Hello everyone, this is Mary with Seymour Library, and today I'm going to be talking about Don't You Forget About Me by Mari McFarlane. This romance opens with a quote from the Simple Minds song, Don't You Forget About Me, and try really hard not to get that song stuck in your head now. When the book opens, we are introduced to our female lead, Georgina, and this beginning takes place during her high school years, and when we first meet her, she is in class and there's a disturbance, and she is forced to change seats and ends up sitting next to a boy named Lucas, who's from Ireland. And because they switched seats, the two are forced to work on a project together. And once that setup happens, we see them quickly connect and get to know one another. The two end up secretly dating, and I don't know why they had to keep it secret, but the two end up secretly dating, and you see their relationship sort of develop, and it's really cute and sweet. And then suddenly they're at this party, I think it's at the end of the term, and the most popular boy in school asks Georgina to go talk with him. And there's just kind of this ominous kind of glance between Lucas and Georgina, and suddenly we're hopped forward in time. And this is now more modern time, and Georgina's an adult. She's working a terrible waste of a job because she thinks if she gets a quote-unquote real job, she will not pursue her goals, which in her case is to be a writer, and she thinks that she'll just give up on everything and just work that real job. And so she's working this horrible job at this restaurant where she's mistreated and she's poorly paid, and she has a string of horrible relationships, and she ends up losing that horrible job very early on, and she finds a new job. And in the new job, we're introduced to kind of the bar runner, who is like, oh, you're great, I want to hire you, this is perfect, come back and work here. And she's like, oh great, I have a job. And it turns out that the bar owner, who isn't so happy that she was hired, is, you guessed it, Lucas. And so from there on, there's kind of this little conflict where they're not really communicating properly, but at the same time you see that connection and that spark that was there when they were teens come back again. And it really makes you wonder, okay, what happened when they were teens? What went wrong in that relationship? Because neither one is saying, but both are kind of acting like they were hurt by the other one. And so you really want to know, all right, what happened? And the book is really good about pulling you into that. Quick note to make, that Lucas, when they re-meet, one, he's going by the name Luke, and two, he acts like he doesn't know Georgina. So that is kind of part of their dynamic, that even though they quickly connect with one another and they are talking like back when they were teens, he's also pretending like he doesn't know who she is. And she brings this up at one point, and he's like, oh yeah, maybe we went to high school together, but there's nothing about the romance that they had as teens. And so that is like part of his, why is he acting this way, and you know, what happened? You really just want to know what happened between these two, and you do want to see them kind of hash that out and move forward and form a relationship, and it's really great about doing that. I would say that this is a really semi-funny, it's funny, it's emotional, it is a real roller coaster. It's kind of a soft romance, I would classify it as that, and it's just really engaging. It's a really good book. I would recommend this book to anybody who enjoys kind of romance stories, or maybe you enjoyed some YA, contemporary romance. This would be a good transition book for that. You do, I'm going to say it right, you do get to know what the backstory is and what happened between Georgina and Lucas, and it's part of the whole emotional thing. Definitely worth it. Go ahead and invest in this book, like read it. You're not going to be disappointed. It's so good. The book is available digitally through Hoopla, so you can borrow that with your library card from Seymour Library. And I would highly, highly, highly recommend this book to anybody that likes the romantic comedy genre, even movie-wise. If you really enjoy romantic comedies, especially with a slice of drama, then you are really, really going to want to pick up this book. It's super good. That's it for this review, but I will be back with more recommendations later.